Basically no, we're not gonna eat anymore, Alvin. Hello everybody, today's video is gonna be all about him, Mr. Alvin, getting a new enclosure because this one is way too small for him. So let's do that. So yes, hello everybody, today's video is gonna be all about moving my bearded dragon, which is there, hello Mr. Alvin, to a bigger enclosure. This one is, as you can see, he's trying to get out. Don't do that, Alvin. And his glass is dirty, but you know, I'm not gonna clean it for a day. So this is how his enclosure is. Not the best. It was kind of a temporary setup with a big warm light and UVB light there in the corner, and it's way too small because he's growing. He's a growing boy and he looks very handsome. Look at him, very handsome boy. He eats normally. He's around 6 months, 8 months old now. I got him in June. He just wants to eat my hand because look at him. No, you're not gonna eat my hand. He wants to eat worms. I'm gonna give him some worms just so I can talk about that. Talk about him. So just give me a second. So there we go. He wants super worms, and I'm gonna give him to him. He did eat some salad, of course he does. He does actually eat like 50% salad. He mostly likes the, what is this red thing called? It's a red cabbagey type thing. It's called radič in Slovenia, but I don't actually know what it's called in English. So that's what it is. That's what he eats. He likes to eat that mostly. He eats some greens, some leaves, but he doesn't like carrots. He doesn't like fruit that much other than banana, and what else he likes? Mandarins, but not really. He just wants to eat salad and roaches. He's crazy about that. So one more and that's enough, Mr. Alvin. So yeah, after owning him for 6 months and he's about 8 months old, it's time for him to move to bigger enclosure. And I'm showing you this enclosure now because, you know, this is the last time you'll see it. I think I will reuse it in later times, but for now this is it. And look at Mr. Alvin having dinner, and then he'll eat this. It's not too late in the day, so he'll eat that and everything. And yeah, this is my second bearded dragon I got. As I mentioned previously, I thought about filming my lizard experience, but maybe one day later because I didn't have the best luck with him. So he's been with me for 6 months, and I do have, as I mentioned in previous videos, I do have a bearded dragon, which is him, and I do have 2 crested geckos, and I have 1 Madagascar giant green tree gecko. So nice lizards. And yeah, look at him. He's been digging through dirt and he's molting on the face as well, as you can see around the eyes. But he's a very, very pretty lizard, and I do love him. He's my, you know, when you have a lizard, you feed him every day. It's not like spiders, because spiders you feed every week, even if it's small, and you don't really interact with them. But with lizards, you interact a lot. Yes, Alvin, don't bite me. So yeah, this is the, I'm just gonna close this so you can see. I'm sorry it's dirty, but you know, he's moving in a day, so I'm not really gonna clean it up, because I usually do like clean up the spots and everything, but I didn't do this week because I know he's moving. So it's kind of a small space. He used to fit inside there, but he doesn't anymore, and he doesn't have a proper basking spot, yeah, this enclosure is not good. I know, guys, you don't need to tell me. I got a big 100 by 120 by 60 by 60 centimeters tall enclosure. I'm gonna show you the enclosure before it's edited and modified and everything. Here's the picture. Mr. Editor will put it in, insert it in, and this is how it's gonna look now. So I'm gonna jump to the tomorrow and basically me filling up the enclosure and everything. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, because I can't really show you much of the filming or the filling in the enclosure. I'm gonna try to do, but you know, it's not the best footage of me just showing you and filling it up with soil and putting the lights on and everything. So yeah, we'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Good night, Mr. Alvin.
And the reveal of the new enclosure. Do the music editor. Here it is. It looks insanely good compared to the last one. It looks crazy. It's very spacious. As I mentioned, it's 120 by 60 by 60, and he has a lot of room. There's his hotspot, but his favorite place is actually here on top of the tree branch. It's not hot, it's not too hot, it's kind of a little bit of hot, so maybe I'm like switching the heat lamp for a little bit less powerful, but that's pretty much it. There he is, Mr. Alvin, looking very nice, very chunky, very plump, and yeah, look at the enclosure. Everything that was put in, I'm gonna show you a picture of what it looked like at the start and what it looks like now. He kind of ruined the whole enclosure because it was red, the red sand and the black sand, and there was white sand there that like gave a nice contrast, but no, he decided to destroy it immediately. He dug a hole in there and then covered it up again. So yeah,
Mr. Alvin.
was kind of happy he moved, but you know, it takes time to adjust for them to get into the new enclosure. Now I think this is pretty much the video. Basically, my brother is the one who did this enclosure, as I mentioned before. Plain box, and he cemented the background, basically made it from scratch from wood with cement and some paint basically, and glued some stuff on the background as well. If I open the window, I think it's gonna be a better shot of it. So yeah, there's this very nice terrarium. So yeah, there's the hotspot he has. Nice hotspot, nice lamp. I think it's 75 watts. And I'm gonna switch it to 50 in a few days, just because, you know, it's been, how long has it been? It's been less than a week since I moved him. And this is a T5 UVB kit for, I think, 38 watts. It's 85 centimeters long light. So I'm gonna move the light all the way to here, and then it's gonna be a more of a cold spot on that side. But yeah, pretty much what his terrarium looks like. It's nice. It's got what is it? Turtle called. What is it? It's what we get grapes from. I don't know actually what the English term is. It's basically a type of wood that you can grow grapes on, and you know, this is it. And then it's like a nice white natural, of course everything in here is natural branch he sits on and really enjoys it. I think he's a big fan of it. At first he was like, oh, I'm gonna eat slightly less than I should, and then he started to eat again regularly. But he does spend more than 12 hours a day on the tree branch. He sometimes sleeps on it and sometimes he doesn't. But yeah, I think this is gonna be it for the video. Basically, again, thank you, thank you to my brother for building this. I know it took a long time because he wants to do everything good. He doesn't want to leave it halfway done. And this is the enclosure. It looks really nice. It has a lot of stuff, and he can even go on the back shelf to sit on it, and even on that side as well. I saw him and he also climbs, so he was on top of it. I need to protect the cable as well. But yeah, very, very nice looking enclosure. For the soil, I used, basically, as you can see, this is a soil I use for tarantula. It's basically normal soil, potting soil and coconut fiber mixed, and then I put some playground sand that's like very coarse, and then on top of it I put the red stones. This is the red sand and the black sand, and here it was white sand, but he destroyed it. So yeah, basically I am in love with this enclosure, and I think Mr. Alvin likes it too. There he is. Now we're just gonna feed him and I think end this video. What else is there to talk about? It's a birch tree. I remember the English name of the white branch. It's a birch tree, and I don't remember what the English name for this is. Yes, I do feed him mostly the red lettuce and some fruits sometimes, but he mostly eats this because he likes it. I try to give him basil and other green stuff and green salad leaves, and he doesn't really like that. He doesn't like carrots. He likes bananas a little bit. What else does he like? He likes some mandarins. He doesn't like strawberries or anything like that. He prefers bitter flavors, and this is a very bitter type of salad, so he really likes to eat that. That's a water dish I need to refill because he digs around and he doesn't leave it as it should be. So yeah, I really love the enclosure. Again, thank you to my brother for building it. I think Alvin again really enjoys it, and now we're gonna feed him, and then we're gonna kind of end the video here because this is basically it. This is what last week has been about, and he's been in the enclosure I think for less than a week now, but he's been adjusting and he's been happy because if your bearded dragon eats, your bearded dragon eats, and he's happy about it. So now let's feed him. Okay, so all of the time he comes down to eat because I'm not gonna feed him up there. And okay, can you see him? Yeah, you can spot him. It's good. I feed him 4 dubia roaches and a bunch of salad leaves. Come down, Ivan. Yes, you can see him feeding. That's nice. I eat him 4 to 5 dubia roaches, not adults, because that's a lot of food. And there he is. There he is. I have him, Mr. Alvin. I have him for now it's 8 months. He came as a baby, and he does eat a lot, and he's kind of nice. He came as a baby. I got him from Magical Beasts Blade as a they were getting rid of the animals, and I took him even though I don't have the best experience with lizards. And yeah, I mean, if you have a lizard with proper care and everything, and he was like properly cared of, from the beginning it's much easier, because I never really had any problems with him. Getting him used to eating greens was difficult at the start, but now it's fine. He eats salad, fruit, and I feed him salad first and then I give him food. I give him basically meat, more like roaches or superworms. I switch it basically in between days. So. And yes, this is the ending of the video. He didn't let me touch him for at least 6 months. I think I have him now for 8, and you know, last week I changed the enclosure, and he doesn't like the head scratches, he likes the back scratches, so I do scratch his back, but not too much. He doesn't really enjoy being handled at all. Like, I think we handled him 2 times when he was having difficulties with poop, or no more, not poop, molting, and we put him in like water with full of nutrients to molt, to like let go of the old skin he had, and that really helped him, because he I'm talking about molting because tarantulas molt. Is it molt with reptiles as well? Basically he no, we're not gonna eat anymore, Alvin. No, that's fine, Alvin. He wants to eat more roaches, but I don't let him eat more. He has the salad there still to be eaten, so no more roaches, Mr. Ivan. So yeah, he eats the salad first in the morning. I think about 11 o'clock ish I let him feed on salad, and then like at 5-6 o'clock I let him have roaches, and then he eats the rest of the salad usually later on. His lights are on from 8 in the morning to 8 in the evening, and that's pretty much it. Next year I'm going to change it to 10 hours days or 8, but this is not the time to burmate for him because he's still little, so he's not burmating this year or last year, but next year I'm going to switch it up. So yeah, this is it. Mr. Ivan, what are you going to say to the viewers? Nothing much, he doesn't speak. He does head bop sometimes, but not a lot. I think he's a very content lizard. I'm not talking about spiders. He's a very content lizard, and I'm very happy that I gave lizards another shot. Maybe I'll talk about it in the future video, but yeah, giving lizards another shot with him was really nice. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like it, leave a like, subscribe down below, and next week we're gonna do some tarantula update, because we haven't done that in a really long time. So yeah, this is Ivan, and he says goodbye.
Bye bye.